I thought I'd tell you what to do if your house has burned down or is burning down. First of all, get out. A house can burn down in 15 minutes flat, especially if it's hot or dry. When we were young people, I think I was 12, we lived in the jungles of Africa. We were living in a cement house. We thought it couldn't burn down. We were wrong. The fire started by gasoline being poured into a kerosene refrigerator. When the man pouring the gasoline into the kerosene refrigerator saw the flames jump to the handle of the gas can, he dumped the fuel on the floor, and then the fuel, of course, spread out through the floor and started to go up the walls. In this particular house, the walls were woven thatch or bamboo type walls, and it just started burning just like that. So because we had experienced another families being burned in their house burning down, we learned and decided a few lessons prior to a fire ever coming to our house. We discussed it as a family, which is very important. So you families in California who are not, the fire hasn't reached, it's a good idea to start now to think, what are we going to do if a fire comes to our house? Because if you have a plan, then you can enact that plan as fast as possible. Also realize if you know there's a fire coming, now is the time to start planning to take the things that you really need. What do you really need? You are going to need and want to save as many pictures as you can, as many family movies as you can. Maybe a basic outfit or two. But you don't need your whole wardrobe. After all, in America, you can get everything, anything. In our situation, we were in the middle of the jungle and could get absolutely nothing. We lost 5 years of supplies that had been packed away in barrels for us for the next 5 years. And those barrels were burned, popped open, and we lost everything in them. And not only that, but we lived in the bush. So there were no stores. There were no anything for us. Some other missionaries told everybody in the compound that the Clarks had lost everything. If you wanted to donate something, please feel free to donate. And it was from those other missionaries that we got clothes from them. Now, none of it necessarily fit, but they were clothes. And in America, if one side of town is burned down, you can always drive down to the other side of town and buy what you need. Now, if you're devastated, have no money, you're going to have a problem, but you're still in a place where those things can easily be found. And most people in America have more clothes than they need. So yes, they can donate and give and help you in that way. Most importantly, number one is make sure everyone you know and love is out of the house. Bring your pets if you have dogs, cats, chickens, horses. Figure out a way to tie them to if it's a horse, you're going to have to tie it to your fender of your car and drive down the road with your animals. But get out of there as fast as you can with the things that you have prepared ahead of time, if possible, to save. You have to get your people in the car, so realize you can't pack out the entire house. Anything metal, anything glass, some glass things won't survive a fire, but many of them will. And Any metals that you have most likely will survive. But the most important thing are pictures, because you can't replace those. So those are the main things I would encourage you to do if there is a fire. Plan ahead. Make sure you have pictures and videos and family stuff like that. A bare minimum of clothing so you have something to wear for the next 2 days. And make sure every family member and your animals all leave the scene as fast as possible. Life is too short to lose a loved one. And you don't want to suffer burns either. It's not worth going back in the house for, I don't know, some picture or for whatever. Nothing is worth being burned like that for. It's not worth it. So do your best to get yourself organized, be prepared, and then just take the things that you know that are essential. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. We're praying for all of you in California. We know this is devastating for many families. And we hope as a result of all these sorrows and tribulations that people would turn towards the Lord Jesus. Thank you.